Right now at 5, the Sparta man convicted of killing a relative with an axe will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Amy DuPont. Here we go again. It's been a long week when it comes to dealing with this wet weather. Let's send it right over to meteorologist Eric Dean, who is tracking what's in store tonight.
All right, good evening, Amy. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, we do have snow falling across the area. Here's a look at City Cape. You can't really see it now, but the visibility is very low. We are seeing snow falling at the TV station. Outside right now, we're at 33 degrees. It feels like 28. Winds are out of the south at 6 miles per hour. Our dew point's at 31, so we have that temperature and your dew point that close together. It is going to cause some visibility issues. Case in point, look at our visibility at 2 miles, and we still have an advisory in effect. A winter weather advisory is in effect from Rusk County down to Pepin County. This goes throughout the day on Thursday. So make sure you have the free News 8000 First Warn weather app on your mobile device to receive the latest information for your area. You will get your local specific 8-day forecast. You'll get weather videos on there, alerts, so on and so forth. Again, that is a free app on the app and Play Store. Radar scan right now, we're seeing some snow across the central and southern part of the viewing area from across over towards, let's say, the Prairie du Chien area, just to the east of the Prairie du Chien area, towards the Basketball area, and then over towards the Rochester Twin Cities area, seeing some snow as well. So we made it to 36 in La Crosse. Rockwell made it to 34. 34 is the temperature in Red Wing, 33 in Preston, 34 in Decorah. And pretty much where we were on the high end, the temperatures haven't really moved much. We're still seeing temperatures in the low to mid 30s. 33 is the temperature in La Crosse, 32 Sparta, 32 Black River Falls, 34 in Eau Claire, 34 in Ladysmith. Now, coming up in the First Warn forecast, we're going to talk about the remainder of the week. We are going to cool off a little bit. We're talking temperatures in the 20s, but the question is, how long will this last? I'll have that answer coming up in a few minutes. Amy, over to you.
All right, thank you, Eric.
You bet.
The Sparta man convicted of using an axe to kill one relative and injure 2 others will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Thomas Aspetter's family testified at his sentencing today. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen was there and says that his family believes this sentence is appropriate.
It's hard to find any redeeming qualities to someone that would make those comments about such a horrific act that he committed. For an individual that thinks what he did was perfectly normal and was justified and that someone got what they asked for, that shows a significant need to protect the public. It is one of the most vicious or aggravated crimes that I've seen in 15 plus years. I agree wholeheartedly that Mr. Aspetter should never be eligible for extended supervision. And I don't say that lightly because
someone such as Bernard who...
Okay, we're having some technical difficulties. So here's what happened. Again, he was convicted by a jury of using an axe to kill a grandfather and injuring 2 others. He was also accused of trying to injure witnesses. He was found guilty on all of those. The judge decided today he was not eligible for any type of release. Family members spoke with us after that sentencing and they felt that it was appropriate. Aspetter does have 20 days to appeal. We hope to bring you the right tape coming up at 6. The West Salem Village Board is tabling its vote to add a public safety referendum to the April ballot. Village trustees are considering asking voters to approve a $500,000 recurring referendum to hire 3 additional police officers. According to the West Salem Police Department, calls for service doubled over the last 10 years to 8,000 a year, and current staffing numbers do not allow the department to provide the village with 24/7 coverage.
There are hours in a given week that there's not an officer on duty, and that's becoming more and more concerning as the calls for service rise.
Another village board member says the village also needs a new fire truck, and the clerk told the trustees they couldn't use the proposed referendum to pay for both costs. So the board tabled the vote. They meet again on January 17th. The La Crosse County Executive Committee is recommending the interim county administrator get a second interview to possibly move that title from interim to permanent. The position opened in August after longtime administrator Steve O'Malley retired. The county board appointed Jane Claycamp interim administrator and named her one of the 3 finalists. The executive committee interviewed the finalists in December, and today the committee voted to offer Claycamp a second interview.
Our decision today was to invite her to the next county board meeting for a second interview, and that basically meant that we are forwarding her name to the county board.
Claycamp is a longtime county employee. She was appointed Associate County Administrator in 2015 and has also served as Interim Health Director and Justice Support Services Manager. The historic battle over choosing the next Speaker of the House is now in its second day. And as reporter Nicole D'Antonio explains, the impasse marks the first time in 100 years the House wasn't able to pick a Speaker during the first round.
A Speaker has not been elected.
The rebellion continued on the House floor, with far-right Republicans refusing again to rally around Kevin McCarthy for House Speaker, nominating Florida's Byron Donalds instead.
This country needs a change. This country needs leadership that does not reflect this city.
Wednesday afternoon, McCarthy still couldn't reach the necessary 218 votes, with a group of conservative lawmakers holding out against business as usual.
We're going to continue to talk and we'll find an agreement where we all get together and we'll work through this and we'll get it done.
Former President Donald Trump urged Republicans to vote for McCarthy, posting, "Kevin McCarthy will do a good job and maybe even a great job." The stalemate here brings all other work to a standstill. The House needs a speaker in order to swear in members and begin legislative business. President Biden said the congressional skirmish is not a good look.
I just think it's a little embarrassing it's taking so long in the way they're dealing with one another. And the rest of the world's looking.
Democrats were united in nominating their party leader, New York's Hakeem Jeffries, and quick to point out the contrast with their feuding colleagues.
What we saw was the true character of the modern-day Republican Party, obsessed with power and their own personal advancement.
This is very sad for the country, and hopefully it will be resolved today.
Friday marks 2 years since the January 6th insurrection at the Capitol, a day that showed the deadly consequences of the nation's divisions. Nicole D'Antonio, CBS News, Washington.
UW-La Crosse political scientist Anthony Tregoski says the Speaker drama has a lot to do with the November election. Republicans have a majority in the House, but by a very slim margin. That means the Speaker will be responsible for a group of Republicans that may not see eye to eye.
You have some Republicans who say, look, let's just do what it takes to keep the lights on. You have other Republicans who say, no, let's play hardball with Joe Biden.
Tregoski says the process has the potential to drag on for quite a while. Elevated levels of radon are found in about 1 out of every 10 Wisconsin homes. January is Radon Action Month, and the public health officials say it's a great time to check your house for radon levels. Radon is an odorless, invisible gas that causes an estimated 21,000 lung cancer deaths per year among non-smokers. Experts say there's no rhyme or reason for when radon shows up in your home, but it is often found in lower levels.
If you're spending more than 8 hours in your basement, like if you have a home office or a workout room or a basement living room, that's probably the primary place you would want to test. If you don't have a basement, it would just be the first livable level of your home.
You can buy a radon kit at the La Crosse County Health Department or any county library. Radon levels can be mitigated by experts, so the sooner you find radon, the sooner you can get it out of your home. We're going to post more information about testing on our website. Well, thousands are making their way to Vatican City to pay their respects to Pope Benedict. As we reported earlier, he passed away a few days ago. And now the La Crosse faithful can take their part in paying their respects as well. A memorial service is going to start at 12:10 at the St. Joseph the Workman Cathedral in La Crosse. The cathedral says that everyone is welcome to come and honor Pope Benedict's life. The Pope was the first pope in more than 600 years to resign from the papacy in 2013. He lived in the Vatican Gardens until his death last week. Well, still to come on News 8 Now. With remote work on the rise since the start of the pandemic, it has been difficult for employers to get workers to get back in the office. You might know about that at your job. We're going to talk more about that after the break.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to La Crosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
Toma Health is improving patient outcomes with robotic-assisted surgery for total knee and total hip replacements.
With smart robotics now we're able to adjust the implants to each patient, so it's a lot more patient-specific. We are seeing less pain immediately at our 2-week follow-up and 6-week follow-up. We're seeing better motion right off the bat.
Dr. Butler did my total right knee replacement, and I would recommend him. I'm also going to have my left knee done at Toma Health.
Mako Smart Robotics is transforming orthopedic healthcare at Toma Health.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Banking that's simple, convenient, and there for you. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what our members say. Take the next step and open your checking account online today. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Time is running out on Southern Minnesota's biggest and best furniture sale, the huge New Year's sale at Drury's in Fountain. It's everything you've asked for, like 36-month special financing, store-wide sale prices, and free gas just for shopping. At Drury's, you'll save on the area's finest selection of quality brands like Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, and Daniels Amish, all at incredible savings. The New Year's sale at Drury's in Fountain. But you'll have to hurry. It all ends Monday at 8.
Bag sale, 15% off. So I was thinking we could fix up a few things around here. New cordless drill, so we can finally hang those pictures. LED bulbs, that'll help with the electric bill. Picked up some toothpaste for us. Always need batteries. New coat of paint for the mudroom. And finally, something to unclog that basement sink.
The bag is back. Hurry in and get 15% off everything you can fit in the bag now at Menards.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to Lacrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
Well, during the pandemic, millions of Americans started to work from home, but now employers want those workers back in the office, and managers are being met with pushback. CBS News correspondent Kristen Benavides reports.
For a few months during the pandemic, Celine De Silva worked from home, but her employer eventually brought her back to the office, and she went back to her daily hour-long commute until one day she had enough.
How did you tell them, I'm not coming back?
I started by telling them I wanted to be independent.
For De Silva, that meant working remotely.
They couldn't offer me that.
She's part of a growing number of workers who would rather resign than return to the office. In a new survey by Fiverr, an online marketplace for freelancers, 42% of workers said they'd consider quitting if forced to be back in the office full-time. That's at odds with what the survey shows companies want. Nearly 70% of large company executives and managers want their employees in the office 5 days a week.
Basically, managers want things to go back to 2019.
Micha Kaufman is Fiverr's CEO.
About a third of the managers want employees to return in order to monitor them. Then about a quarter of those managers want employees to return to ensure that they take shorter breaks.
De Silva now does freelance jobs from home. She's making more money, but working more.
For some people, you leave work at the office, but if your office is at home, what does that mean for you?
Well, I never stopped working.
So even if you have to work more, the flexibility is worth it?
Yeah, totally.
De Silva says the perks of making her own hours and avoiding a commute will keep her from returning to a job in the office. Christian Benavides, CBS News, Hallandale Beach, Florida.
Coming up, health experts say COVID is not going away anytime soon. A new variant detected on the East Coast this fall could signal a rise in cases again.
And in the world of weather, we have a winter weather advisory in effect for our northern communities. We'll dive into the forecast coming up in the First One forecast on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
Save money and sleep better during the PM Mismatch Mattress Sale. Twin starting at $159, full start at $249, and queen pillow tops as low as $399. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale today only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
With 6 crunchy beef tacos plus a pound of potato olays, our 6-pack in a pound is perfect for date night, movie night, 1,000-piece puzzle night, camping, tailgates, or any day that ends in Y.
Get $2 off the 6-pack in a pound, only from Taco John's.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, farm is in our name, so you know we're animal experts, offering genuine value on the quality products you need to care for your animals, because healthy pets are happy pets. Right now, get $2 off all Blaine's Farm and Fleet dog and cat food. Select dog and cat health supplements are 20% off. And save 50% or more on these special buy pet beds. Plus, get Blaine's Best Price Promise, the guaranteed lowest price or we'll match it.
It's the furniture sale you've been waiting for. The King Furniture New Year's Sale. With New Year's deals throughout each of our 4 showrooms. All in one location. Plus incredible deals on Lazy Boy furniture. Custom made to order England sofas and sectionals. And so much more. And don't forget about your mattress. We have a great selection of therapeutic mattresses in all prices. And they're all New Year's sale priced. All this and free financing and free delivery too. The King Furniture New Year's Sale going on now.
When pain says, I'm here, I say, so are they. Just one Aleve. 12 hours of uninterrupted pain relief. Aleve. Who do you take it for?
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
Save money and sleep better during the Mismatch Mattress Sale at PM Sleep Center. Choose from over 15 queen mattresses starting at $599 or less. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page or find us at news8000.com.
Cases of COVID may be on the rise again, thanks in part to another new variant. Gunderson Health System experts say that XBB 1.5 could cause a rise in hospitalization. That new variant was first detected in Connecticut and New York back in October. And according to one Gunderson doc, COVID is not going away anytime soon.
I don't envision the U.S. healthcare system really going all the way back to complete masking mandates. We're approaching more of a how do we learn to live with COVID-19 because it's not going away.
Experts recommend you mask when you're sick and keep updated on all of your COVID-19 vaccines and boosters. The Minnesota Department of Transportation has released a dramatic crash video from back on December 30th. Watch that. You can see this car in the circle there. It happened at an interchange for Interstates 494 and 35 in Minneapolis. The car on 494 on the bridge brakes, skids, and goes right over the side. It fell off the bridge and then rolled onto the I-35 entrance ramp. No one was seriously hurt. There was only one person in that car, and that driver suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Those overpasses, though, can be slick. And Eric, that's what we worry about on nights like tonight when it's, that flirting with that freezing,
right.
Especially on those overpasses. They are slick.
That's right. Bridges and overpasses will always be the first ones to freeze. That's why we preach, if you have to go out, please, 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 take it slow. Take it very slow, especially tonight, where we're going to hover right around that freezing mark. Snowfall totals into the Weather Center today. Eau Claire picking up just under 2 inches of snow. Ladysmith, 4 inches. The Owen area picking up a ½ inch of snow. The farther south you go, obviously, the lesser the totals. Melrose picking up just under ½ inch. Dakota picking up 1/10 of an inch. The Dumfries area picking up 3.4 inches of snow. So here's a look at the advisory map. We'll go ahead and zoom into that winter weather advisory. This is expiring at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So again, make sure you have that free News 8000 First Warn weather app on your device to receive the latest information for your area. We're sitting at 33 degrees with snow at the airport with winds out of the south at 6. It feels like 28, but I want to draw your attention to the dew point and this temperature because those numbers are very close together. Visibility is the main concern. You can see that 2-mile visibility here on the map, and it's not just us that's seeing low visibility. Almost everybody in the Coulee region is seeing low visibility. 3-mile visibility in Sparta, 2 in Black River Falls, 3 in Marshfield, 3 Ladysmith, 3 Winona, 1 in Preston, 10 towards Prairie du Chien as well as Decorah. So here's a look at the radar scan. We do have that snow being picked up across the central portion of the viewing area from La Crosse County and points south over towards Rochester, seeing some snow, even north of Eau Claire seeing some snow as well. So here's a look at the weather in motion. I want to draw your attention to this low pressure system because you look at it and it's looking like it's going from east to west, not west to east. This is retrograding back just a little bit, but I want to draw your attention to this. We do have some video out of Minnesota. We'll go ahead and fling this out here. This is from the St. Louis Park, Minnesota area. You can see right here, teamwork equals dream work. Drivers in the St. Louis Park, Minnesota area Tuesday got out of their cars to help shovel snow to clear an on-ramp. This is from the state transportation traffic cam, so commuters might want to keep those shovels in handy, especially there as snow is expected through Thursday morning. Very interesting situation in Minnesota. So let's go ahead and pull out and take a look here at the big picture. So like I said, we have this low pressure system that's in charge. You can see it's starting to retrograde back to the west a little bit. So we're on the leading edge, or the back end of this, I should say. This is going to be the trend as we go into your Thursday and Friday, which will drop the temperature substantially. We go from highs in the 30s tomorrow with the leading edge of that. Then we go back into the 20s for Friday going into the weekend. So when you wake up in the morning, temperatures right around freezing will greet you. So where we're at right now, we're not going to move much for the next several hours. Matter of fact, here's Sky Tracker for tonight. You can see that low pressure system slowly inching its way a little bit farther to the west, and then it'll push its way through as we go into your morning afternoon hours. Highs tomorrow will go back near freezing. So again, we're not going to move much in terms of temperatures. We'll actually see our highs in the morning hours, and then temperatures will fall throughout the day. By 8 a.m., snow chances continue across the area. It's out of here as we go into the afternoon, early evening hours. Will stay mostly cloudy. So your first one forecast for tonight, we're going to have a right around freezing, keeping that snow and freezing drizzle in the forecast, otherwise cloudy skies. Tomorrow, like I said, we'll see our high in the late morning, early afternoon hours. Then the temperatures will fall throughout the day. We'll go to 29 by 6, 28 by the 8 o'clock hour. The next 8 days, here we go. 25 for Friday, 26 Saturday, back above freezing for Monday. Then we hover right around freezing for Wednesday, going into next Thursday. But again, we have that snow shower chance tomorrow morning. That's something that we will have to keep an eye on. So if you have to travel, especially where it rained last night today, just please use extra caution if you have to go on the roads.
All right, good advice. Thanks, Eric. When we come back, one of the La Crosse Police Department's newest members is settling right in. Cheddar is the department's first ever therapy dog. We're going to meet the fluffy canine after the break.
The Board Store Home Improvements family wishes you a happy new year. Visit soon to plan your 2023 home improvement project. It's never too early to dream.
The countdown to savings is happening now at Ashley. Ring in the new year with new styles for every room of your home. Plus, get 5-year special financing, no minimum purchase required. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley Outlet in Arcadia.
It isn't always about receiving money back. It's about the peace of mind and knowing you're going to be taken care of. I never have to worry about future medical cost, and that's a big relief.
I would recommend Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben to anyone who's been in this type of situation, because they're going to get you through it. They're going to make you whole.
You need an experienced attorney on your side. Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben. Call or visit schwebel.com.
Who's on it with Jardiance?
Free. Jump. We're the ones getting it done.
We're managing type 2 diabetes and heart risk.
We're on it with Jardiance.
Join the growing number of people who are on it with the once daily pill, Jardiance. Jardiance not only lowers A1C, it goes beyond to reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease. And Jardiance may help you lose some weight.
Jardiance may cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
A once daily pill that goes beyond lowering A1C?
We're on it.
We're on it. We're on it with Jardiance.
Ask your doctor about Jardiance.
Make the resolution to get better sleep this year with a new mattress from Ashley. Bring home your choice of comfort on select Ashley Sleep Queen mattresses starting at just $449.99. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley Outlet in Arcadia.
Our exclusive on set with the legends of 80 for Brady plus Jane Fonda's cheeky request for Tom. Next, ET.
Well, the La Crosse Police Department recently added a new member to the force. This one is furry. Meet Cheddar, the first canine therapy department for that department. Partnered with the school resource officer, Cheddar is going to be meeting and greeting members of the La Crosse community. According to the chief, having a therapy dog is new and there might be more in the future depending on how well Cheddar does with the department.
We're already looking forward to the opportunity possibly of having a second addition to the program, but there is part of that is wait and see and looking at the utilization of Cheddar and how that works out for us.
Cheddar may be the cutest, that's for sure. So Cheddar's the first therapy dog, but the department has been using canines since the 1950s. Well, stay with us. We'll preview what's coming up at 6, and Eric is back with another look at tonight's forecast right after this.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Happy birthday to us. We are 100 years old and still looking good. All month, take 23% off all furniture and 12 months to pay interest-free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Hey, do you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very
rewarding. With the BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
With Gold Bond, you can age on your own terms.
New Retinol Overnight means the smoothing benefits of retinol are now for your whole body. Plus, fast-working crepe corrector diminishes wrinkled skin in just 2 days. Gold Bond, champion your skin.
Only at Vanguard, you're more than just an investor. You're an owner. That means that your goals are ours, too. And Vanguard Retirement Tools and Advice can help you get there. That's the value of ownership.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Happy birthday to us. We're 100 years old and still looking good. All month, buy a dishwasher or microwave and get the install for $23, plus 12 months interest-free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News, our CBS News investigation. What our reporters found inside the drones that Russia is using to target civilians in Ukraine. That and more news tonight on the CBS Evening News.
All right, here's a look at that advisory map. We still have that winter weather advisory in effect for our northern zones, I should say. This goes into effect until 6 o'clock tomorrow. We'll talk more about that coming up at 6. Overall, again, allow yourself extra time to get from point A to point B if you have to travel or just stay home because the roads are very bad. We still have that low visibility out there at this hour. Amy?
All right, thank you, Eric, and thanks so much for joining us, everyone. We hope you have a great day. Again, we're going to take you back to Monroe County today for the sentencing of Thomas Apsbetter. He is a Sparta man convicted of using an axe to kill a family member. That's tonight at 6.